Hello and welcome to another Treehouse tutorial. This one's for year 3-4, but I think we can all learn from it, to be honest, because it's about punctuating direct speech, but also more broadly, editing and improving our punctuation and our sentences as we go. Okay, so therefore today, if I happen to make any mistakes as I go, I want you to be letting me know, okay, whether that's shouting at the screen or whatever, and then hopefully enough of you responding will lead to a particular sound effect that will make me realise that I have made an error. Okay, so we've got some spoken words here. Okay, it says, "I'm so excited," and I'm sure that people will be screaming at the screen already, I would hope, but this, once we start to write it out into a sentence here, that's where I really want to make sure my punctuation is precise, because I'm aware that there are some errors as it stands. So we've got "I'm so excited," said Jake. Okay, there's your spoken words, and there's the description of who said it. I've colour-coded it just so that we know that. So we're going to use that blue as we go for any spoken words. So I'm going to begin by going straight to my sentence here. And I'm just happy to get this put in here. Oh, wait. Okay, I get it. I've made a mistake straight away. So today I'm going to be using this green pen, okay, to be putting in any corrections that I need to. So I did hear plenty of you screaming out there, we've got to begin with a capital letter. Okay, we've absolutely got to. Okay, so here this needs to be a capital letter. But I'm good to go from here, aren't I? Okay, right, yes, I could hear one of you shouting there. Certainly that I am going to need my apostrophe for contraction, because I'm is actually short for I am. But I'm good to go from here and I can move on to the next word. No, still not? Okay, right, I'm getting that one through, yep. Because this is spoken words, because these are spoken words, I'm so excited, we need to begin with our speech marks, okay? And again, because I forgot them the first time, I put them in green pen there. But we're going to see that the speech marks must go around the spoken words themselves. Okay, so now I'm ready to continue with my sentence. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Now, these are our spoken words. Okay, so we need to make sure that we have closed our speech marks. I'm glad that I've remembered that and I'm ready to move on from this point. No, still not ready to move on? You're right, because inside here I'm going to need some form of punctuation. Okay, so inside the spoken words we need to have at least a comma. Okay, in this case, some of you might be screaming out something better than that. Okay, and for example, if someone is really excited and they're screaming this out, then perhaps we could have an exclamation mark. Okay, but we need at least a comma in there, and sometimes exclamation mark. Watch out, if you've asked a question within your direct speech, you'll need the question mark within there rather than at the end of the sentence. Okay, we go on from there, and now I'm changing my black pen here just to show you that we now don't have the spoken words. Okay, said Jake. What have we got now coming through? Right, yes, it's so easy to make errors with this as we go, and so easy to not realise those errors if we don't review and we don't stop and have that think about it. So Jake here is a proper noun, okay, it's a name, so it must have a capital letter, but thank goodness I'm there, I've got all my punctuation sorted, apart from one, because I've got to make sure that I've actually completed the sentence there, right? One other little point to note, it's not necessarily an error in here, but this said here is pretty boring, isn't it? So if I was green penning for improvement as well, we could begin with obviously shouted immediately gives a little bit of a better alternative to said, but really I would be looking to be heading into a thesaurus there, perhaps starting to find some better alternatives for said there. Shouted, yelled, screamed come to mind, but I might be able to find something new as well that'll be even better than that. So I'm so excited, shouted Jake. Now we're on to something, we've got something better going on here. The only last thing that I just want to make you aware of is that you can have speech at the end of a sentence. Okay, so we could have, in this case, I'll make sure that I am punctuating it correctly from here. Jake shouted, I'm so excited, right? So we could do it this way around. Now, in terms of what that would look like, and hopefully I won't make the errors this time we would have Jake shouted. Now I've got my spoken words here. I'm remembering everything. I'm not remembering everything. Okay, so some people, before I've even continued on there, are screaming out that I'm going to need something here. I'm going to need something here. Right, so I need at least a comma here, right? You could argue that you could use a colon there, okay? But I would certainly need at least a comma before beginning direct speech. And a quick little point there is that this has to be a capital letter, okay? Thankfully mine was anyway, because I've been thinking about that earlier. But all speech must start with a capital letter, so think about that point as well moving forward. Okay, so I've got, I'm so excited. And I look at what I've got in this here and I say, right, the exclamation mark there, and close the speech. And I don't need any kind of full stop or anything at the end of that point. Okay, so there's just one way to do a very simple sentence using direct speech. Go and give it a go.